The document shows the 6 elements of communication. Question number 1. How do I describe these elements? I describe this element as important factor of communication. If these elements goes together effectively, then effective communication will be produced. These elements are very important in communication. If these 6 elements goes together in a right way, then the feedback will be good. These elements has to be used effectively in order to have effective communication and to be effective communicator. Question number 2. How do these elements affect communication? These elements control the process of communication. One lapses of these elements can ruin the entire conversation and may cause to misinterpretation and misunderstanding. Question number 3. In the absence of some of these elements, what will communication be like? With the absence on one of these elements, the whole process of communication will be ruined and may cause conflict. This will lead to ineffective communication and misunderstanding. There are 6 elements of communication. First, sender, message, medium, barrier, receiver, feedback. Sender. The person who sends his ideas to another person. For example, if a manager wants to inform his subordinates about introduction of a new product, he is the sender. 2. Message. The idea, feeling, suggestion, guidelines, order, or any content which is intended to be communicated is message. For example, message is the introduction of the new product. Media. This is third, medium. Medium passage or route through with encoded message is passed by the sender to the receiver. There can be various forms of media: face-to-face communication, letters, radio, television, email, etc. For example, manager informs about the introduction of a new product in a meeting through presentation. Fourth is the barrier. It is the hindrance in the process of communication. It is the take place at any step in the entire process. It reduces the accuracy of communication. Disturbance in the telephone lines, inattentive receiver, improper decoding of message. The fifth one is the receiver. He is the person to whom the message has been sent. For example, subordinates and receivers. The last process of communication is feedback. It is a response by the receiver. It marks the completion of the communication process. That's all. Thank you and God bless.